Hey everyone, Livy here, back with another video. Finally, yes. But you might notice that I am in a different spot. Uh, for those of you who have been following my channel a while, you might recognize that I'm actually filming from underneath my Christmas tree because I always like the lighting under here. So I'm very excited for that. And what is this video, you might say? This is a video kind of fitting that I'm filming under Christmas tree because this is about early Christmas presents that I either gave myself or my partner gave me, I guess. And all these things I'm about to show, I literally got all this mail in one day. So I was like, okay, I have to show this off. So I'm very excited to start from the top and then go down and talk about what I got for myself or what my partner got me. Because he got me one of the decks I'm going to show, number 2, or one of the things I got. So number 2, and I guess talk about, I don't know. I like showing off sometimes. Only sometimes with some of these things. Because I get very excited and I hope that other people are excited too. So first things first, if you are watching this video, I want you to think for a second, is my video quality any better than normal? And if you're thinking, wait a second, Livy, yes it is. That's because I actually got myself a new camera. So you guys get to see me filming just, I don't know, better quality things. And my phone's finally not being awful. So yeah, that's number 1. That was a gift for myself. But I also gave myself some other things. So the first thing I got, oh, this is so cute. Okay, so I don't know how many of you know Kelly Bear here on YouTube. She does these amazing, let me see. She makes these amazing tarot bags, and I just had to pick up this one from her. This is one of her special bags. This one I thought was so freaking cute because it has this little rainbow. Looks like this. And the colors of this one, it looks a little darker actually in this lighting, but the colors of this bag are basically going to go with my Carrot Top Tarot. So I'm very excited about this bag. And I hope it looks like it'll fit. Yeah, pretty sure I checked this right. But yeah, this is the first thing, is that I decided to get another Kelly bag because I have one of her bags for, what is it? Why am I forgetting the name of it right now? My goodness. Zerner Farber Tarot. There we go. The Zerner Farber, like the newer one. I have it for that. And so I wanted it for this. And I'm very excited about this. And she's so cute. Like when she gives, if you never ordered from her, she does this little thing like a thank you. I guess I got, wait, what in the world? Oh, I have a little like journal thing. She also gives like a little, look at this, a little chamomile tea. How cute. And, she did another one of these. This is from, what's that deck? The Illuminated, I think it's a Illuminated Tarot. I don't have this deck, but she like trims it down to size and then makes it like a little card, like as like almost like a little reading. And I guess this is supposed to be like the 10 of, this is a 10 of diamonds, but this deck is interesting because it's both playing cards and tarot. And I'm pretty sure this would be reflecting the 10 of cups, potentially. Or the 10 of pentacles. Could be either one, I guess. But yeah, very cool. That came inside of it. Like that. So that was my first little thing, is I'm very excited about having another bag because the Carrot Top Tarot seriously was in desperate need of a new bag. And then here, okay, this is the thing my partner got me, guys. I'm so excited. So You'll hear me talk about this deck again because I'm going to be doing the end of the year tarot tag soon. So I'm going to talk about it again now, or then, I mean. But for now, this was something my partner got me for Christmas. And it was cool because this deck came with this extra card. I think this is from their... what is this called? I think this is from their deck called the Adventurers Tarot. It's also a D&D based deck, but it's like very D&D, but it's also not completely tarot. Like every time I see it, it basically looks like an oracle almost to me. But anyways, I guess this is an extra card it came with. And the deck itself, ooh, I'm so excited about this. Okay. The Eldritch Overload Tarot. Okay. Look at how blingy, especially under the tree. You guys can see how glitz and glam this is. Okay. That's the side. Fantasy Cyberpunk Tarot. This says a little more about it. It's hard to see in this light, but it's a tarot deck set in cybernetic future filled with dark spells, mythical monsters, street smart warriors. Explore the vast city of Neo Valken from the Undercity to the Junklands, the Spark, and beyond. So this is like a really cool deck. And I'll be honest, I've had my eye on this deck for a while. And so when I was thinking, like, do I want any... Ooh, and this is the inside of the box. And I was thinking, if I want anything for Christmas that I'm not sure if I want to buy myself... This is one of them. And the reason why I say I'm not sure I would want to buy it myself is that I just didn't know what to expect with this deck when it came to like art style kind of and cardstock, because I can be very picky about cardstock. But yeah, I first saw this deck over at Sylvie's channel, Tarot Magpie, I mean. And I also saw, though, Marine talking about this deck more recently from the Marine from the Waves of Your Soul. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I do need to give this deck a chance because it's been on my radar for a while now. And, and this is the inside of the box, which is super cool. The Mind Flayer in there. That's so cool. I have the edition. Apparently at one point in time you were able to get a book, but I didn't see that little booklet. But you get this one, and it's pretty fat, I would say. It actually has like a lot of details. So I don't even know if you would need a big book. But this is the inside. They even have like the 3-card spread, single card spread. Okay. So it comes with this pretty good booklet. And then these are the cards. If you haven't seen this deck, actually, let me move the rest of these things away for now, so you guys can take a closer look. So the reason why I was concerned with this deck, okay, is that every time a deck has this kind of detailing, foiling, right? In this case, it's very holographic. The cardstock I've noticed when decks do this is not always great. So I can be very picky about cardstock. That's why I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy it for myself. So I'm kind of glad I got this as a gift instead. I do like, as you guys can see, this deck is reversible. It says Eldritch Overload here. And then if I flip it, it's the same exact design. So if you're somebody who cares about, reversibility, it has it. Now, because of this, I will say this deck's cardstock is not bad at all. Not bad. It's papery. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. If you're someone who doesn't really like papery cardstock, you might not like this, but this is not bad cardstock. To me, like, this is manageable. It feels like nice enough, but it is on the papery side. And every card, as you can see, has that hollow foiling. But I knew I would like this. Like, I was very interested in the art as soon as I saw this deck, but I just didn't know if it was going to be for me. Only because, like, how do I explain it? The reason why I didn't think it would be for me was, even though this deck, as you can see, it's fantasy based, and it's very loosely D&D based, by the way, because it's like fantasy and it has like fantastical creatures in this deck that are like, you can tell they're like beings you might find in D&D. Like this looks like, as you can see, this looks like a satyr by the nose, or not even a satyr. It could be, what's that other? Oh man, I can't remember what that other thing is. Furbolg maybe? Looks like that. So, you know, it has like elements of which you can tell could be other things. For that reason, I knew I would like this deck. But the reason why I was hesitant is that even though I love fantasy, I can sometimes be pickier, even though I also like it, I can also be pickier about sci-fi. Like, what do I like in sci-fi? And I like the idea of cyberpunk. And I think that's really cool. And I've read cyberpunk books and like love them. But I don't know. I just had the weirdest hang up about this deck. I was just like, do I really want this deck? Yes? No? And I would keep seeing like, again, like Sylvie would talk about this deck a few times and show off some cards. And I was like, man, that card looks so cool. But I also worried if this deck would be too futuristic or modern for me, because yeah, it's cyberpunk or whatever, but you know, you never know. You never know what you're going to get. But I have to say, upon looking at this deck, feeling it in my hands, seeing these images for myself, I am digging this so much. I especially really am enjoying these like bright colors. This deck is kind of like kooky. It's, and I say kooky in like the best way. It's just like really interesting and bizarre at the same time. Like to see this, this like cybernetic world, but it's also fantasy at the same time. It's like genre blending, which I love, by the way. Love that in fiction. So it's just really, this sun card is really cool. This is so different. I like it. It's just nice to see that, I guess, with this deck. Really nice to see that. It's just so different. And I'm glad that I was like, you know what? Yeah, how about if you want to get me something for Christmas, go ahead. This is what I'm interested in. And, especially this card. Okay. Because this is the one that Sylvie talked about a lot. In one of her videos, she talked about this card. And I remember looking at it and going, wow, I really like this 3 of Wands. But yeah, it didn't, I don't know what it was. I was just like, So there we go. I guess I will stop it there. I might, guys, you let me know if you want me to do a full walkthrough of this deck. Please let me know, because again, y'all know I'm a D&D nerd. I see a lot of like goodies and things in here that I would love to talk about in depth if you want me to. But for now, I will cut this short because I still have 2 other things to show off. But yeah, I'm just really excited to be adding this one to my collection, and great stuff. But I also want to show off this deck because I was not expecting this deck to come so soon, guys. I really wasn't. I was like, what the heck? Okay, this, you guys are probably wondering, what is this? Guys, this is Krista of Crochet Witches Tarot's new oracle, the Divine Ephemera Oracle. Oh my goodness, I was excited. Okay, this literally came in the mail today as I'm filming this, and way earlier than I thought I would get this deck. And I'm so excited because what the heck? It's a new oracle. But also just because the concept of this deck looks super cool. So I pre-ordered this on Krista's Etsy. Is it on here? No? Oh, shoot. Okay, YouTube is on here. If you don't already know Krista, you should probably be watching her YouTube. But she's also on Instagram. I guess that's her email. I thought it was going to show her Etsy link, but maybe not. Nope, don't even see it on here. Okay. Well, Krista had a new deck a little bit ago, and she opened up pre-orders for it. But when I saw pictures of this oracle on her Instagram when she was teasing it, and I like lost my mind. I was like, what? Because this deck, for those who don't know, actually, I mean, she writes this whole letter thing in here. Divine Ephemera. Created this oracle as a tool to capture the two constants in my ever-shifting spiritual practice, deities and botanicals. I'm forever fascinated with the ways in which humans all throughout history have created ideas of divinity through the natural world. As these stories continue to move, shape, and grow, I believe we are consistently presented with the opportunity to draw connections and add layers to guide our own inspiration. Okay, so these are, and she talks about more, there's like deities that she specifically likes, plant associations she specifically likes, and so she connected them all together, and this is the guidebook. So as you guys can see from this, she has the deity and she has the flower or plant or whatever association and the bits about it. It's simple, but it kind of lets you open it up, especially if you're somebody who already knows about deities. Like most of the ones that I see are people I recognize, but there's some that I don't. Like, I don't know about this one. I'm going to assume this says Sheila Nagig, but I don't know. I don't know that one, but I know Scotty. And then there's some of the Celtic ones I don't know as much because I don't know as much about Celtic. But all the Greek ones, Norse ones, I do know about Morgan though, because that's like more popular. So some of these I recognize and some of these I don't. But it's really exciting because there was a lot of ones that I do really like and connect with. So this was cool that it comes with this little guidebook. But as you know, Krista also crochets, and this bag is so nice. I've never had one of her bags, but yeah, it came with the deck, and the deck was inside of it when I got it. I took off the little wrapping, but yeah, there was wrapping inside the deck too. And look at, okay, these backs. I don't know if you guys can see it because I'm under the Christmas tree lighting here. But these backs are stunning. They are beautiful. Look at these flowers. It's they're just painted and beautiful. The cardstock's interesting. It's, the cardstock, I don't know if you guys can tell, it is linen finish. I'm not sure if it's like her other deck, so I'll be honest, guys. I don't have Krista's other oracle, only because it felt very similar to me to another deck I basically already had in my collection, so I didn't get it. But this was something I don't really have at all in my collection, so I was very excited about this one. But yeah, anyway, sorry, squirrel brain here. Linen cardstock, guys. It's very much on the thin side, and it is, as you guys can see, it's oracle size, which means my hands are just dwarfed. Basically, they're almost gone completely. But at the same time, here, let me show you. When I hold it, it's not too bad. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna. Achoo! Okay. Sorry. Whew, sneezing there. Okay. It's not too bad, and I think it's only because I don't remember actually how many cards this deck is supposed to have. I can't remember if it might be 40 or 50. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's at least 40. And I'll be honest, Krista's probably going to do a better walkthrough or do a full walkthrough of this deck. But I am curious to see these cards with you guys. So this is Ainana. Very beautiful. Oh, this one I don't know again. The Celtic one. Interesting. I don't also know her, Solace and Chamomile, but this is beautiful. Mary Magdalene. Well, was raised Catholic, so I do know about Mary. I'm not really Catholic anymore, but hey, Mary. Pan, I do know, though. It's really interesting to see, like, what she's paired with what. Like, Frau Holly is flax. Scotty has... Oh, I know. Yeah, Scotty has holly. I just think this is, like, really nicely done collage. Lilith and Lily. That makes sense. Oh, Medusa and Allium. Interesting. Really interesting. So, oh, Medea. Hey. Medea's Medea's one of my girlies from mythology that I really like. Even though she kind of went cuckoo, but listen, I don't think it was 100% her fault. I'm not going to get into that here, but anyways, Medea and Wolfsbane, I really like that. Ananke and Clover. Freya, Lilac. It's just really cool. Even Odin here is Aster. That's really cool. That makes sense. Arachne and what is that? Cleome? I don't 100% know a bunch of botanicals, so this is going to be kind of nice. That'll help me a little bit more. Sybil and Dandelion. Helios and Sunflower. That makes a lot of sense. Artio. Bear's Breeches? Interesting. I don't know this one. Hades, of course, though, and Chrysanthemum. Interesting. By the way, yeah, because I'm under my Christmas tree, some of the lighting is a little weird. So, even though these cards look darker, I will say they're actually like brighter in person. So this is a little brighter in person. Hestia. Oh, yes, my girl Hestia is here. Azalea. I'm going to have to learn more about azaleas. Hephaestus and what is that? Coreopus? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know plants. A lot of these plants I'm not going to know. But I do know the gods talked about. Prometheus, even Morpheus. Like, this is so good. Iris and Aries. It's just really interesting to see, like, some of them all mixed together. Selene and Flora. Really cool. Eos, the morning. Yeah, morning glory. No duh, because it's like the dawn. That's nice. Gaia. Tyche. Or Tyche, I guess. Some people say Tyche or Tyche. I don't know. Hebe. Oh, I don't know this one. Caliac? I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's another Celtic one. Dionysus. Psyche. Oh, that's nice. Eros. I'm glad that they're both in here. Ooh, I don't know this one. Arianid? Arianid? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know that one. Branwyn I've heard before, though. Nyx. I've also heard of Rhiannon, but I don't know 100% the story. I just like the name. I had a couple students named Rhiannon, so that's cool. Mary and Jesus. This is actually a really beautiful card. Wow. Eostri? Erostri? Poseidon and Lotus. That's interesting, but this makes sense at the same time. Cernunnos? I don't know this one. Interesting. Zeus. Athena. Wow, this is actually really good. Because obviously Athena and her city, but then the flowers are really nice too. Nasturtiums. That's cool. Morgan. Bridget. I've heard of Bridget too. Epona. Apollo. And Hyacinth. Of course, Apollo and Hyacinth. But this is such a sad story. Oh my God. If you guys don't know Greek mythology, Apollo was in love with Hyacinth, and he was like this young man. And I guess they were doing, what was it? It was like frisbee or something weird ass shit like that. They were doing like frisbee. And then the disc accidentally like hit him in the head or something, and Hyacinth died. And then when he died, he came, Apollo was like, you know, mourning, and he felt so bad, and he like turned him into a flower so that he could, his reputation would keep going, I guess. That's always how the myths kind of go, but yeah, that's that's actually good. That's a good pairing. I kind of like this better than if this had been the tree that Daphne turned into, the laurel, which it also is like another thing. But yeah, anyways, I like that. Circe. Hey, Circe is Peony. That's nice. Persephone. Hellbore. This is a cool card. She looks like she's taking names. I like that. Demeter is a poppy. Interesting choice. Narcissus. Narcissus should have been a narcissist, Krista. I'm sorry. Because Narcissus is obsessed with himself. He should have been a narcissist. There's actually, because in this myth, when he dies or whatever, he comes back as a narcissus, like flower. Like that's where the flower comes from. You only thing if Krista ever finds this video somehow is girl, you lost your chance there. But at the same time, I like this. That's nice. Hera. Now, okay. Everyone has very different opinions on this. I grew up calling it Hecate, but I've heard people say Hecate. I've heard people call her Hecate. At this point in time, I'm too nervous to know the truth of what her pronunciation is. But Asphodel, this makes sense. I like this. Hermes. Oh, yep. Hermes and a crocus, because that's the association. Aphrodite being a rose. I feel like, was the rose her flower? I don't remember what Aphrodite's flower is now. Shit. Okay. Well, I still like it. This is very pretty. Artemis being an Artemisia. See, that's more on point. I get that. Kronos, Clockvine. Oh, that's smart. Thinking about time. Themis is Black-Eyed Susan. Astraeus, Cosmo. Loki, Forget Me Not. Ooh, cheeky. Serdwin. Oh, I think I've heard of this name. Or Serdwin? I don't remember. Mushroom? That's cool. And then finally, Babu is Eucalyptus. Interesting. So cool. So that was just a quick kind of flip through-ish of, well, I hope it was quick for you guys. Sorry. Of Krista. Sorry. Who am I thinking? Sarah. Sarah's from work. Krista's deck, Divine Ephemera. Because this is beautiful linen too, guys, it's like, oh, it's easy to shuffle despite being like bigger kind of in my hands. I really like this. Very excited for this. And, oh, yes, so good. This was like a gift for myself. Very exciting. But finally, guys, I want to talk about the last thing that I kind of got for myself for Christmas. And it happens to be this chunky boy. So this is from, oops, there we go. This is from the Mystics Club. They're kind of like I think they do a subscription box, but they also sell things like decks and other things in their store that you can purchase. But I saw this, not a deck, but I saw this and I got really interested in it immediately. So this is going to be their 2024 Year of Growth book. And as it says here, it is a diary with a focus on astrology, gratitude, self-reflection, and intention setting. So there's new and full moon journaling prompts, weekly affirmations, daily gratitude prompts, weekly and monthly self-reflection and intention setting, monthly overview, and a lunar calendar. And I was just really interested in the idea of this. Oh, this is so beautiful. Because I don't know, I just need 2024 to hit differently for me. If I'm being completely honest, I need this coming year to hit different. I've been like, I guess it makes sense. I've been currently in a death year, and next year is going to be temperance. And temperance, as you guys know, is about a lot about balancing. And so year of growth, I'm here for that. Kind of goes with temperance, is like, how can you tame things so that you can thrive, you know? And so I'm very excited for this. As you can see, ooh, it even has like a whole about section. There's like everything in this that you could think of, basically gratitude, journaling, self-love ideas, this stuff with the moon. I need to be better with this because I've been like learning more about this kind of stuff. So I want to keep track of it with this. And then this shows you everything. So these are going to be all the moons and stuff going into the year to come. And what's cool, I just noticed this. What's cool is this shows you the northern hemisphere, but it also shows you the southern hemisphere. So if you're somebody who is kind of interested in this and you live in the southern hemisphere, hey, you might want to pick this up because you can also know what the moon phases are going to be like for you. But as you can see, there's even a B-Day page, so for my birthday, I guess. I'm just really excited to say goodbye to 2023, hello 2024, and figure everything out, you know? So I'm really, 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 really excited for this. It's super big, as you guys can see. I just want to be able to do so much with this. And I'm just really curious to see what this is all about. But I don't know. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I'm really glad that I have this because, yeah, I hope it like creates, I don't know, like a more of a routine in some ways for me than what I currently have. So, wow. Yeah. I'm noticing this lighting is making this look like almost non-existent. So I think at this point I'm going to head out. And if you watched this long, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the goodies that I had come my way. And I will see you all again next time. Bye.